All right, our next topic is about LinkedIn itself. But let's first explain why LinkedIn is so important here in Canada. Okay, let's dive in. So why LinkedIn? Why we insist so much to tell our clients that they have to take a look and get involved in this platform? Well, let's give you some reasons. First of all, in terms of users, LinkedIn 2009, they had 37 million people. And in 2021, LinkedIn had 722 million people. That's a lot of people. And it's a huge jump from 37 million people. Another thing is that in 2016, LinkedIn was sold to Microsoft for $26.2 billion. That's a lot of money, at least for me. Another thing about LinkedIn is that it's a great platform for you to hunt and to be hunted. And what I mean by that, what is to hunt? To hunt is to find jobs for you. There is also, of course, a tool on LinkedIn that you can use to search for a job. You can put the keywords and it's gonna filter some jobs that will fall in that criteria that you have used for your search. But you also can find people posting jobs and say, hey, do you know anybody that would be interested in this type of position? Please tag this person or please share, whatever. So this is also a way to find jobs because other people are also promoting jobs. And to be hunted, what do I mean about to be hunted? Well, to be hunted means that people are looking for talent using LinkedIn. So they use the search bar. They are gonna, of course, add some keywords there related to whatever field they are looking for or whatever professional they are looking for. And they will expect to find a list of potential candidates that they can reach out to. So doesn't matter if you're working or if you're unemployed, people can still reach out to you and say, hey, we have a position here in our company that maybe you could be a good fit for. Would you like to participate in a job interview? And then that's how you start. Another thing is that you can manage and grow your professional network. And this was something that had a huge boom during the COVID period because people were not having the opportunity to meet in person. For example, events to network in person and things like that. So LinkedIn came very handy. So people were still able to connect to other professionals out there using LinkedIn. The other thing that you have to keep in mind about networking on LinkedIn is that you don't have necessarily to know that person that you are connecting. What you have to have, though, is that person that you are sending an invitation to connect. That person needs to have some type of context on why you are sending an invitation to connect. Remember that post, going back to the post from Peter, that he said that the people are reaching out to him with no context at all. So when you reach out to someone, you have to say, well, I would like to connect with you because of this, and that. You're giving your explanation. Another thing is LinkedIn is a good way to spy on others. What is that? It sounds like something illegal. No, it's not that. The thing is, when you are searching for a job, when you're applying for jobs, one thing that we were discussing in the previous piece of this workshop was competition. Right? So competition is gonna be there and you have to compare yourself to the competition to understand if you are competitive or not. And one way that we can do that is just visit, some profiles on LinkedIn of people that have the same job titles that you have. So once you get to do that, you're gonna learn and compare yourself to those people that are already working for companies and see, okay, I'm in the same level, I'm in a lower level, I'm in above level, where I am. what are the certifications that is very common to see in this type of professionals, and do I have this certification? Do I have to go for it? So these are things that will be part of our research, and that's why I said here to spy on others in this sense. Another thing that I said, of course, before, is to establish our personal branding or personal brand. So when you are on LinkedIn, again, people are gonna have perceptions about you. And our mission here is to build the right brand so people will perceive us in a positive way. And finally, just to give you an idea, in 2020, the data that I got, LinkedIn had 17.5 million Canadians on LinkedIn. And if you put there, this is 45, almost 46% of the Canadian population. That's huge. That's huge, especially if you consider that there are people that are outside of the job market, such as kids, retired people, people that are not part of the workforce at all. Okay, so that's massive, actually.